I know you've been reluctant to jump into the physician-assisted dying part of the equation, but I'm going to push you anyway, if I may. This is a requirement of the Constitution. As my colleague has said, we're here to figure out how to implement the court's decision. So given the experience that Canadian Cancer Society has with people suffering, I would presume that you take the position that we ought to be moving forward with doctors, perhaps with a conscientious right not to proceed, but that generally this service ought to be available end of life. I see you nodding. In which case, do you agree that publicly funded healthcare institutions like hospitals and hospices should be required to provide physician-assisted dying on their premises?
I won't speak to the question of where, because I wouldn't be speaking for anyone then except for myself, and that's of no use to you whatsoever, I promise you. But I guess what I would say is that we need to consider, our view is that end-of-life care needs to be considered as medically necessary care. We have a principle in this country that people deserve access to that in virtue of being Canadian and nothing more, including their ability to pay. It seems certainly that as a result of the court's decision, this will now be part of the spectrum of care available to Canadians, and that access to that care should not depend on people's pocketbook.
Okay, thank you.